Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. So, we're back on another episode here on the Hutchins Hut. Yes, the Hutchins Hut. We're in the bathroom taking a giant dump in the toilet right now. That's how we open up this show. Me taking a giant dump in the toilet. But hey, you've seen that lots of times already, so don't be, denying that. So, okay. Last night I only got, half a night of sleep, mostly because I was up half the night talking to my brother. So, brother and I didn't go upstairs last night until about 12:30 last night, and I stayed up for like 4 more hours after they, passed out and they were sleeping, because they work, and, I don't work, so, I have to be mindful and be respectful and, appreciate them and, give them their sleep and stuff like that. So, I was watching a little bit of my friend the Junk Man last night. I started on Disney Plus and then I just decided, fuck it, I'll just go watch Junk Man. So I was doing Junk Man last night. And then I slept in for about, 9 o'clock. Got up, took another shit, came downstairs. Barbara was walking the dog and took my meds. Yeah, I took my meds and, cause, I have to take meds, for my spot in my mouth to, heal back and, peel back. And then, had one of my leftover tacos from last night that I had exclusively saved for myself. And then I had one of my leftover tacos from last night for my breakfast. Chocolate protein shake, of course, because, it serves as 2-in-1. So, I'm thinking about going over to the gym, but again, because I was at tutoring yesterday. Yeah, I was at tutoring yesterday. I finally went back to tutoring yesterday for my first session in August. I went to my first August tutoring session for this month. I've already been going to tutoring for already 3 months now, so, it's the brush up on my pre-alge, because, I had to take, math placement test, I had to go take a math placement test, and you only get 3 tries on the math test, for out here in the University of New Mexico, so, I'm now entering as a bottom of the pack, so, okay, yeah, you want a shout out? Yeah, I'll shout you out. Special shout out to our viewer and watcher, JG or GJT Fishing. Okay, JGT Fishing. Special shout out to you, bro. Special shout out to you. Also, you want to know, do I have experience or do I have anybody I know that does fishing? Yes, I do have friends and I do have family that have had some experience with fishing. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. I'm just a part-timer YouTuber. But, again, I'm just a part-timer YouTuber. And, I'm, going back to school, to become an art major. Yeah, I'm trying to go back to school to be an art major. As I have told you guys back in the spring, for you guys who have just joined the channel, yes, I'm going back to school in 2 weeks so I can start my my journey into mystery, the journey into mystery. As I try to get myself into the art industry. Art industry, I can draw, I can write, I can do creative stories. I make this channel. I built this channel from the 8th grade. Yeah, I built this whole entire channel. I built this whole network, since I was in middle school. So, as I have oftentimes has reminded y'all this before. But, yeah, I'm not going to be sticking around too long on this episode, but I just wanted to let you know what was going on with me. This show is kind of, more like, the my daily show, I guess. I guess you can call it the Daily Show. The Hutchins Hut Daily Show. Just to, check in with all you guys and, let you know what's happening in the world of Hutchins Hut. Also, um, do, bear in mind that I will, be going on and I will be doing, some, video at some point or another. I have to do the next, I have to be, doing, my review and my thoughts. I have to do my review and my thoughts on the next, superhero, show. The next superhero shows that the next superhero show that's up on doc right now. I need to, give you my thoughts on, Peacemaker season 2, like I had, teased on the channel before. Because remember, I actually did on my other channel. I gave you kind of like a recap. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. Also, really, really important reminder that this was the week. On this week, it was the actual day where we had James Gunn create his Suicide Squad back 4 years ago. On this, on this particular week, this particular week in particular, the first week, the first week of August, I always do a special on the Hutchins Hut where I always, do my thoughts and my feelings and my opinions about what was so great and what was so great about the Suicide Squad, the 2021 Suicide Squad, which again has kind of was like the set in stone, to what I was about to talk to later this month, which is also so happens to be a James Gunn project. So that's why I do that on the channel. So in case you're wondering why I do that every year, it's a tradition that I've been doing for since the movie premiere. And as you guys have known, I've also done special videos where I talked about certain things on the channel, like different aspects of different things. But oh yeah, so anyway, yes, later this month, I will be doing some more superhero TV show thoughts and reviews and stuff like that, and I still will of course be here for the live show. I still will be here for the live show, giving you announcements on what's going on in my life every day, in my everyday life, and then also giving you a taste of what's to come. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, or in your case, afternoon, wherever you are located in the United States. Some of you guys are already technically on lunchtime already, and some of you guys aren't on lunchtime. So I'm going to let you guys get after that, and I'll see you all on the next episode of The Hut. See you next time.